Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Okay. So, how are you today? Hello.
Today is nice.
We have Bakhtigul, Mamura, and Delafrus today. How are you guys?
Good morning.
All right. Very nice to see you again. So we can start. So today we will learn about past simple. Past simple o'tgan oddiy zaman. Nima uchun oddiy? Chunki eng ko'p ishlatiladi. Oddiygina yasaladi. Ya'ni har qanday fe'lga e va d yoki unli bilan e bilan tugagan bo'lsa, d ni o'zi qo'yiladi. Masalan, work, worked, ishladi. Start, started, boshladi. Agar fe'l e ni o'zi bilan tugasa, d qo'shiladi deyapti. Live, lived. Love, loved. Agar fe'l da bittagina unli tovush bo'lsa, masalan, stop, planda undosh ikkita qilib yoziladi. Stopped, planned. Keyin yozganda ye bilan tugaydigan fe'llar ed qo'shilganda yelar iga almashadi. Study, studied. Carry, carried. Yozganda e'tiborli bo'ling. Past simple o'tgan zaman, oddiy zaman, tugagan harakatni bildiradi. O'tmishda sodir bo'lgan va u tugagan. Masalan, I lived in Rome when I was 6. 6 yoshdaligimda I lived in Rome. Romda yashaganman. She started school when she was 4. 4 yoshdaligida maktabni boshlagan. The form of the past simple is the same in all persons. Past simple hamma shaxsga bir xil. Present simple da he, she, it, s olganda ularda olmaydi. Hamma shaxsga bir xil. I lived, she lived va inkor shakli not bilan yasaladi. Va unga yordamchi fe'l bo'lib esa did keladi. Masalan, present simple da don't dedi. I don't live in Madrid bo'lsa, bunda esa do'ni o'tgan zamoni did. Shuning uchun I didn't live in Madrid bo'ladi o'tgan zamon. He didn't live in Madrid. You didn't live in Madrid. They didn't live in Madrid. Did not qisqarib didn't bo'lyapti. Xuddi present simple da do not, don't bo'lgan kabi. I don't know. I didn't know. So'roq qanaqa yasaladi?
Did egadan oldinga chiqadi.
Yes. Har doim so'roq So'z oldinga chiqadi. Did igina oldinga chiqadi. Did I go? Yoki so'roq so'z bo'lsa, hammasidan oldinga chiqadi. When did I go? Where did you go? Yes, no questionlarga esa, ya'ni ular mana so'roq so'zlarsiz keladi. Ularga esa did, didn't takrorlab qo'yamiz. Kim bo'lsa ham. Did you like the film? Yes, I did. Or did she like the film? No, she didn't. No, I didn't. Did they enjoy the party? No, they didn't. Va ikkinchi yasalishi bor. Ya'ni hamma fe'llar ham ed olmaydi. Ikkinchi yasalishda
O'zagidan.
noto'g'ri fe'llar. Ya'ni hech narsa qo'shilmaydi, yangi so'z yasaladi. O'sha yangi so'zlarni jadvalga qarab yodlash kerak. Masalan, be niki was were. Ya'ni faqat be ga ikkita bo'lib qolyapti. Qolgan hammasi bittadan. Go, went, can, could. Ya'ni went
Did.
bordi, could qiloldi. Va bo'lgan edi. O'tgan dars o'tdikmi menimcha? Was were qachon ishlatilishini?
Yes.
Could bilan was were o'tgan dars. Demak, present past simple vaqt ifodalari bilan kelgan. Time expressions. Mana shular bilan keladi doim. Last night, last so'zi bilan. O'tgan kecha, last month, last week, last year, last Saturday. Yoki
Yesterday.
yesterday. Yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening. Yana bittasi bor, bu yerda yozilmoqda. Ago. Masalan, 2 years ago, 2 yil oldin. 2 years ago, 2 hafta oldin. 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 2 centuries ago, 2 asr oldin. Past simple haqida savol bormi? Any questions about past simple?
No. No questions. I
Okay.
understand.
Now we go to prepositions. Prepositions faqat yodlanadi bilasizlar. So she talks talk to birga kelyapti. A lot of birga kelyapti. Bular ajralmaydi. Talk to, a lot of. So she talks to all over the world. Butun dunyo bo'ylab doim birga keladi. She helps people all over the world. He talks to his friends. He talks to friends on his phone. On the phone bo'ladi, telefonda. On TV bo'ladi keyin. On the radio. O'sha 3 ta uskunada on ishlatiladi. On the TV, on the radio, on the telephone. Play with my children. I play with my children. With, play with. Bilan o'ynamoq. Interested in. Doim birga keladi. I'm interested in art. Agar men suzishga qiziqaman desachi. Interested in to swim or interested in swimming? Hello?
Good morning. Interested in
Qaytar yoring.
Interested in swimming or interested in to swim? Ya'ni suzishga qiziqaman desak.
In swimming.
Yeah. Chunki mana shunaqa fe'l, predlog, yana fe'l kelsa, bu fe'l ing oladi. I'm very interested in swimming. I'm very interested in reading. Va sanalar. It's the 3rd of April. The 3rd of April.
Oylarga on ishlatilmaydimi?
Ah, bu yerda
Aprelning ikkisi
da degan so'z yo'qda, qo'shimcha yo'q.
da.
Bugun 3-aprel dedi.
Ha,
It's the 3rd of April. Aprelda desak, in April yoki on April the 3rd. Qaysida o'tdikda? O'tgan dars o'tdik shekilli.
o'tdik.
Ha, o'tgan dars o'tdik. Qanaqa bo'lardi? Eslatib olinglar. Sana bilan kelsa qaysi ishlatiladi? Sanasiz kelsa qaysi?
Sana bilan kelsa on ishlatiladi.
Sanasiz kelsa in. In April yoki on April the 3rd. That's it. Life's ups and downs. Oprah Winfrey. So, Dilafruz. When were your grandparents and great-grandparents born?
Nechinchi yildagi men yurdi?
Qachon tug'ilgan?
Voya degan javobga savolga javob beraman. Qachon tug'ilgan bilmayman-da. My
Okay.
grandparents were my grandparents are live in Samarkand. No.
Yo'q, tug'ilgan desangiz. Boshqatdan, o'tgan zamonda.
My grandparents were born in Samarkand.
Yeah. And what were their job?
My grandfather is geolog. My grandfather is I don't know.
Okay. So your grandmother ismi haliyam yo was?
Was bo'ladi o'tgan zamonda.
Okay. Agar tirik bo'lsa is bo'ladi. Yo'q, lekin u kasbni tashlagan bo'lsa was bo'ladi.
Kasb tashlaganda.
She was a geologist. Were they rich or poor?
Rich. O'rtacha. Rich and poor.
They were not
Daraja.
too rich and they were not too poor, right? Ma'mura, tell me about your grandparents. When were they born? Where were they born? What were their jobs and were they rich or poor? To'rtta savol.
I don't know
Why not?
because they died.
Okay, they passed away. Passed away. O'tib ketishgan. So they passed away many years ago. All right. Gulzira, we're talking about great-great-grandparents. So, were grandparents or great-grandparents born? Where were they born? And what were their jobs? And were they rich or poor?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I think great grandparent was a businessman. He
Mhm.
was born in about 1914 in Khojaly.
Mm.
He was very rich. I think great grandmother was a doctor. Mm. He was born about 1910 in Khojaly.
Mm. Very nice. Okay. Were they rich or poor?
They were very rich.
What did it say?
They were very rich.
They were very rich. Okay, very nice. Thank you. Now look at this picture. Do you know her? Do you know about her?
No, I don't. I don't know.
I think she's a very famous woman in Africa. In America. Now you're going to read and listen to a text A with Oprah Winfrey va eshitgan fe'llaringizni yozib ketasiz. Hammada kitob bormi yonida?
Yes.
Yes.
Kitobni o'sha betini ochinglar. Listening qilamiz. This page. Six point one. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's begin.
Unit 6, Tape Script 6.1. Oprah, TV star and billionaire. A. The woman.
Oprah Winfrey is a famous American TV star. She lives in California, but she also has an apartment in Chicago where she works. Oprah is one of the richest women in America. She earns millions of dollars every year. She gives a lot of money to charity.
Ulgurdilaringmi?
Ulgurdim.
Let's read. Dilafruz one cent. Ikkita gap o'qing. Keyingilar bittadan.
She lives in California, but she also
Okay. Boshidan.
apartment. Oprah Winfrey is a famous American TV star. She lives in California, but she also has an apartment in Chicago where she works.
Ma'mura. Gulzira.
Oprah is one of the richest woman in America. She's millions of dollars every year.
Okay. Baxtigul.
She gave a lot of money to charity.
Yeah, she gives a lot of money to charity.
Mm.
Very nice.
She gives me, she can.
Endi uni bolaligi haqida o'qiymiz. Va savollar beraman. Tayyor turasizlar.
Tape script
Childhood.
6.2. B. Her childhood.
Oprah was born on January 29, 1954, in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Her parents were very poor. Her father, Vernon, worked in a coal mine, and her mother, Vernita, cleaned houses. They couldn't look after Oprah, so she lived with her grandmother, Hattie Mae. Oprah was clever. She could read before she was 3. When she was 17, she received a scholarship to Tennessee State University, where she studied drama. She also started reading the news at the local radio station.
Okay. Where and when was she born? Baxtigul.
She was born on January 29, 1954 years
Hmm.
in Kosciuszko, Mississippi.
Okay. Mamura, were her parents rich?
Her parents were very poor.
Mhm. What was what was her father's job and mother's job?
Uh,
What was her parents' job? Ota-onasining kasbi nima edi?
her father worked a coal mine. Her
In a coal
mother
mine.
cleaned house,
Yes.
cleaner.
Yeah. And coal mine, ko'mir zavodi. So her father works in a ko'mir. Gulzira. Was she clever? What could she do?
She was clever. She could read before she was 3.
Yes. Very nice. Mana bu fe'llar o'tgan zamon nima? Watch.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Watch.
Interview.
Interviewed, studied,
Study.
Talk,
talked,
moved, started, earned, opened.
Yeah. Talked, moved, started, earned, opened. That's past simple. Endi bu fe'llar eslab qoling, hozir ishlatamiz.
Okay.
Uning muvaffaqiyati. Her success. Next page. So, for eshitib fe'llarni qo'yamiz o'rniga.
Tape script 6.4. C. Her success.
In 1984, Oprah moved to Chicago to work on a TV talk show called AM Chicago. She talked to lots of interesting people about their problems. Oprah says, "People's problems are my problems." The show was very successful, so in 1985 it was renamed The Oprah Winfrey Show. 49 million people in 134 countries watched it every week. In 1993, she interviewed Michael Jackson. 100 million people watched the program. Last year, she earned $260 million.
Her charity work.
In 1998, Oprah started the charity Oprah's Angel Network to help poor children all over the world. In 2007, she opened a special school in Johannesburg, the Oprah Winfrey Academy for Girls. She says, "When I was a kid, we were poor and we didn't have much money. So what did I do? I studied hard." There are 152 girls at the school. Oprah calls them her daughters, the children she didn't have in real life.
Mhm. Okay. What was the she ikkiga nima bo'ldi?
Talked.
Talked. 3.
Watched.
Watched. 4.
Interviewed.
Interviewed. 5.
Watched.
Watched. 6.
Earned.
And 7.
Started.
Started. 8.
Opened.
And 9.
Study.
Stayed.
Studied. Yeah, studied hard. Now we go to next page. Next side of the book. Here. Question to'ldirishimiz kerak. So where did his father work? In a coal mine, debdi. Demak, did. Bundan avval ikkinchi savol nima deb to'ldiramiz?
What did her mother do?
Yeah. What did her mother do? She cleaned the houses. 3.
Who did Oprah live with?
Yeah. Who did Oprah live with? Kim bilan yashadi? 4.
Leave bo'ladi-da.
Leave.
Yes, live. Chunki bu yerda the o'tgan zamonda kelyapti-yu. Bitta o'tgan zaman yetadi bitta gap. Demak, so'roq va inkordagi did notlar keyingi fe'lni oddiy kelishini ta'minlaydi. 4.
What did she study?
Yes. What did she study? 5.
When did she interview Michael Jackson?
Yeah. When did she interview Michael Jackson? Interview. When did she interview Michael Jackson? 6. How much?
How much did
Earned last year.
How much did she earn last year?
You earned last year?
Next. 7.
When did she
Open.
start?
Open bo'ladi.
Open or starts?
Start.
She
Maktabni ochadi 2007-yilda.
Opened.
Open.
when did she open? When did she open the girls' school? In 2007. And ota-onasini puli ko'p bo'lganmi?
No.
Savol qanaqa beriladi?
Puli ko'p.
Did her parents
Rich.
have much money?
Tape script 6.5. 1.
Mikrofonni o'chirib o'zlaring ham takrorlang orqasidan.
Okay.
Where did her father work?
In a coal mine.
2.
What did her mother do?
She cleaned houses.
3.
Who did Oprah live with?
Her grandmother.
4.
What did she study?
Drama.
5.
When did she interview Michael Jackson?
In 1993.
6.
How much did she earn last year?
$260 million.
7.
When did she open the girls' school?
2007.
8.
Did her parents earn much money?
No, they didn't.
Very nice. Next page. Let's practice. Mikrofonlar yoqamiz. So, 1. Complete the questions with did yoki was bilan savollarni to'ldirishimiz kerak. Birinchisi, where were your parents born? Ota-onang qayerda tug'ilgan? Ikkigacha.
Where did you live when you were a child?
Perfect. Where did you live when you
Was a child.
were a child? Because you. Okay. Next.
Will you live in a house or a flat?
Did
Bu
you live,
harakat to be kerak emas bu yerda.
did you live in a
Yes.
house or a flat? Flat.
Did you live in a house or a flat? 4.
When did you start school?
6. 5.
Who was your first teacher?
Was. Wait, what's happening? 6.
Who was your best friend?
7.
When did you learn to read and write?
When did you learn to read and write? 8.
When did you get your first mobile phone?
Good. Now, bir boshdan. We have Baxtigul, Gulzira, Dilafroz, Said again. Hi, Saida. How are you? Okay. We're learning about past simple and practicing it. Demak, hozir bir kishi bitta savol so'raydi. Next person javob beradi. keyin javob bergan person yana boshqa kishidan so'raydi. O'shani qilib aylanamiz. So 1. Gulzira ask.
Where were your parents born?
Ismini ham ayting, kimdan so'rasangiz.
Born Saida.
Saida, where were your parents born?
My parents were born in
Okay, balandroq gapiringlar. Okay. Her parents were born in Navoiy. Saida, you ask.
Where did you live when you were a child?
Pinjami?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did you live when you were a child?
When I was a child, I live in Samarkand.
Hmm.
Did you live in a house or flat? Gulzira. Yerda shu debsa.
Did you live in a house or a flat? Gulzira?
Live in a house.
Okay. You ask Baxtigul. Gulzira ask Baxtigul.
Whenever you start school, Baxtigul.
You did start school 20 years ago.
So I start school 20 years ago. Okay. Examplega bo'ladi.
Yeah, o'zimmi?
Yes, you.
Yeah, I did start school 12 years ago.
Start.
Started. The qo'shiq shekilli.
Adem.
Of course.
Start school.
Baxtigul, you ask.
Who was your first teacher? Mamura.
I was first teacher. What?
Yeah.
I was
My first teacher.
My first teacher was.
my first teacher was Nasir.
Who?
Nasir.
Uh-huh. Subject does he teach? Did he teach? What subject did he teach? Qaysi fanni o'qitgan?
Ona tili. Ona tili nima deydi?
Mother tongue.
Ha.
Now, Mamura, you ask.
Where did you
When? No, sorry.
where did you
Who was your best friend? Emasmi?
bu yoqdan savol berish kerak.
6.
Who was your best friend? Saida.
Saida, who was your best friend?
My best friend was Najima.
Who?
Najima.
Okay.
My best friend was Najima.
Saida, you ask now. Saida, you ask. So'rang.
When did you learn to read and write?
Kim? Mamura, when did you learn to read and write? Mamura? When did you learn to read and write? O'qish yozishni qachon o'rgangansiz?
I learned,
Hmm.
I learned when I was 6 years old.
Okay. So you learned to read and write when you were 6 years old. Now you ask the last question. Oxirgi savolni so'rangchi.
When did you get your first mobile phone? Gulzira.
When did you get your first mobile phone?
I got my first mobile phone. To'g'ri aytdimmi?
Yeah, I got my first mobile phone.
When?
Qachon? When?
Years ago.
Ago bilan ishlating.
10 years ago.
Qoldi.
10 years ago.
Years ago?
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
10 yil oldin.
Very nice. Now, pronunciation, talaffuz. O'tgan zamonga et qo'shilgani bilan fe'llarga hammasi d deya talaffuz qilinmaydi. Masalan, t bor, d bor, id bor. Let's listen.
Tape script 6.6. Pronunciation. T. Worked. D. Lived. Id. Started.
Demak, walked, lived, started. Endi kitoblarning yonlaringda bo'lsa, qayerda t, qayerda d, qayerda id ishlatilganini yoza olasan. Yonida kitobi yo'qlar, orqasidan takrorlasin.
Tape script 6.7.
Cleaned. Received. Studied. Wanted. Moved. Talked. Watched. Interviewed. Opened. Decided.
That's it. Yozishga ulgurmadilaring, bilaman. Ben's ups and downs. Ben haqida o'qiymiz. Noto'g'ri fe'llar. Noto'g'ri fe'llar bilasizlarmi?
Yes.
Yeah, most of you know. Beginnerda ham o'tilgan bular. 158-vertda ro'yxati bor, o'shani yodlaymiz. Keyin uyga tashlab yuboraman. This is your partner. Sherigingni sinab ko'r. Be, was, were, o'tgan zamon. Begin,
Began.
wait. Begin, began. Can,
Could.
could. Catch,
Cause.
caught. Come,
Came.
came. Get,
Went.
give,
Gave.
go,
Went.
Went.
went. have,
Have.
nice. Live,
Lived.
Left.
left. Lose, lost. yo'qotma. Make,
Made.
very nice. Meet,
Met.
send,
Sent.
sent. Perfect. Take,
Took.
win.
Won.
Excellent. Write,
Wrote.
wrote, wrote. Very nice. Qachon ulgurdilar yodlashga? Yo, oldin yodlaganmisizlar?
Barfida, qizil barfida.
Aha. Very nice.
Birinchi darsdan shuni yo'llikka berishganida o'zgarganida
Hmm. Okay. Now we're gonna read about Benway. What were his ups and downs? Uning hayotdagi ups and downs, tepaliklar va pastliklar, ya'ni o'nqir-cho'nqirlik. Uni hayotdagi qiyinchiliklar va oson bo'lgan narsalar haqida gap.
yaxshi emaslardi.
Sorry?
Yaxshi emaslardi.
Eshitilmadi. Yana o'rnating.
Hayotdagi yaxshi emaslardi.
Yes, absolutely. So Benway, he made his first million at 17. He was one of the first dot-com millionaires. Then he lost it all. And now he's a millionaire again. How did he do it? Demak, birinchi 17 yoshda million topgan ekan. Dot-com millionaire degani internet millioneri. So he lost, keyin u hammasini yo'qotdi va yana u millioner. Qanday erishdi?
Bu odam programmist.
Labay?
Bu odam programmist bo'lgan.
Yes, kind of. Kompyuterlar bilan shug'ullanadi. .com millioner. .com .comda, internetdagi .com. O'shani millioneri. Demak, yonidagi bu yerda fe'l qo'yilgan qavs ichida o'shalarni o'tgan zamonga qo'yamiz. Birma-bir. For example, he was born on 28 September 1980.
He went to school in a small village.
Yeah, he went to school in a small Devon village. Nima degani? O'qish yozishni bilmaydigan, qiynaladi o'qish yozishda. He was dyslexic and he
Couldn't read and write.
couldn't read and write because he was dyslexic. Now, the Lafrus. Oh,
Gave. When he was 9, his father gave him a computer. U 9 yoshida uning otasi unga kompyuter sovg'a qiladi. Beradi.
yes. 5. Saida.
He took his computer everywhere with him.
Yes, everywhere with him. Baxtigul.
He o'tgan zamon shakli nima?
Wrote.
Wrote his first
Software program.
software program.
Nimasini yozgan ekan? 11 yoshida.
Birinchi programmasini.
Kompyuter programmasini yozgan. Ma'mura.
When
7.
he was 15, he began his own computer company.
He began
Yes.
his own computer company. 8.
He left school at 16.
16 yoshda maktabdan ketadi.
Yes. Again, Gulzira.
17, he made his first $1 million.
Yeah, at 17, he made his first 1 million. Made topmoq. Make money bo'lsa pul topmoq, pul yasamoq emas. Make money pul topmoq. Demak, at 17, he made his first 1 million pounds. Dilafruz.
At 19, he had 18.5 million pounds of
Sorry. At 19, he had 18 million pul bo'lar ekan. And Namura.
At 20, he won Young
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur of the Year.
At 20, he won Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Won bo'ladi. Yutgan. Entrepreneur degan tashabbuskor, tadbirkor.
Yosh tadbirkor deganda o'sha
Yosh
yilda.
tadbirkor. Yosh tadbirkor of the year. Yilning eng yosh tadbirkori. And Saida, 20.
When he was 21, he lost everything.
Yeah, he lost everything. But then at 22, he starts a new company called Rainmakers. And he became a millionaire all over again. Became millionaire all over again. All over yana boshqatdan millioner bo'ldi deyapti. Perfect.
80-yil ekanlar. Hozir
20, 20, 40 ga kirdi. 41. 41 years old. Now, we have interview with him, Benway. Here. Listen to the interview. Yana nimani o'rgandilaring? What else do you learn about him? Ota-onasi nima ish qilgan, qayerga maktabga borgan, muammolar, everything. Remember.
Tape script 6.7.
Savollar o'qib chiqinglar.
Cleaned. Received.
Tape script 6.8. Interview with Ben Way.
Hi, Ben. Nice to meet you. Can you tell us a bit about your life?
Well, I was born on September the 28th, 1980, in Devon, in the southwest of England.
And what did your parents do?
My dad was an accountant and my mum was an artist.
What did his parents do?
His parents
Father was an accountant. His
father
mother
was accountant.
artist.
Actors.
Did you go to school in Devon?
Yes, I did. I went to a small village school.
Did you
Where did he go to school?
He was
In Devon, did he? Yeah, in a village, right? He went to small school in a village.
enjoy school?
No, I didn't enjoy it at all. I had problems because I was dyslexic and couldn't read and write.
Ah, that's difficult.
What's his problems? What are his problems? He was dyslexic. Yeah, he couldn't write and read.
Yes, but when I was 9, my dad gave me a computer, and it changed my life. I loved it. I took it everywhere with me. I helped my...
What did he have? What did his dad give in 1989?
Computer.
A computer. And he helped?
friends and my parents' friends with their computers.
Very good. And then?
Then I wrote my first software program when I was just 11. And when I...
Who did he help with the computer?
Friends and parents.
Friends and family, yeah. Parents.
I was 15, I began my own computer company.
Oh, that's fantastic. Was it successful?
Yes, very successful. So successful that I left school at 16 and...
Yes, I know. You were a millionaire at 17.
Yes, I made my first million at 17. And at 19, I had 18.5 million.
And at 20, you won Young Entrepreneur of the Year.
Yes, I did. I often went on TV and radio and talked about it. It was amazing.
When did he win Young Entrepreneur of the Year?
20 years old.
Yeah, when he was 20.
And then 1 year later...
Yes, and then just a year later, when I was 21, I lost everything. Disaster. .com businesses everywhere went down.
Yeah, but now you're up again. Another company, another million.
I know. I work hard, but I'm also very lucky.
Why did he lose his money?
.com أنا بقى شو
.com businesses yaxshi o'xshamadi meni
Year
mustaqil.
later...
Yes, and then just a year later, when I was 21, I lost everything. Disaster. .com businesses everywhere went down.
Yeah, but now...
Went down. Tushib ketdi. Go down. Now practice again. Next page. One. Gaplarni o'tgan zamonga qo'yib chiqamiz. Balandroq o'qiysizlar faqat. My granddad was born in 1932 and he died in 2009. We start from 0. 2. Zero.
My parents met in London in 1983. They got married in 1985.
Yes. Married in 1985. 3. Mamura.
I arrived late for the lesson. It began at 2 o'clock.
Dilafruz.
I caught the bus to school today.
8.
It took just 40 minutes to...
Yes. Saida. 5.
I had a very busy morning. I sent 30 emails before 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I sent 30 emails before 10. 6. Mamur again. Our football team. Mamura.
Our football team won the match 3-0. Your team lost again.
Your team lost again. Tilafrus.
My brother earned a lot of money in his last job, but he left because he didn't like it.
But he left.
May I read?
Yes, you can.
I studied Chinese for 4 years, but when I went to Shanghai, I couldn't understand a word.
Yeah, I studied Chinese for 4 years, but when I went China, Shanghai, I couldn't understand a word. Men ham shunaqa bo'lganman. I studied Chinese, but when I went to China, I couldn't understand a word. They speak very strange. Kitobdagidek gapirmas ekan. Now,
Tape script 6.9.
nima qilish bilasizlar?
Regular and irregular verbs.
Let me do it. Mikrofonlar o'chirib takrorlaymiz orqasidan.
Verbs. 1.
My granddad was born in 1932. He died in 2009.
2.
My parents met in London in 1983. They got married in 1985.
3.
I arrived late for the lesson. It began at 2 o'clock.
4.
I caught the bus to school today. It took just 40 minutes.
5.
I had a very busy morning. I sent 30 emails before 10 o'clock.
6.
Our football team won the match 3-0. Your team lost again.
7.
My brother earned a lot of money in his last job, but he left because he didn't like it.
8.
I studied Chinese for 4 years, but when I went to Shanghai, I couldn't understand a word.
Next exercise. Positive yoki negative gaplar bilan o'zlaring haqinglaringda to'g'rilang. Agar tomosha qilgan bo'lsalaring, I watched TV yesterday. Agar tomosha qilmagan bo'lsalaring, I didn't watch TV yesterday. Boyagi tartibda. Gulzira. 2.
I got up early this morning.
Mamura.
I didn't have coffee and toast for breakfast.
Good. Saida.
I didn't come to school by car yesterday.
Lafruz.
I didn't play computer games on Friday evening.
Perfect. Yana boshidan. Gulzira.
Uchinchisi.
Olti.
I sent a text just before this lesson.
Who did you send it? Whom did you send it? To whom?
Whom?
To whom did you send the text before the lesson? Kimga jo'natdingiz? If it's not a secret.
My best friends.
Okay. Yeah, and Mamura?
I didn't meet some friends last night.
Okay. Dilafroz?
I didn't go shopping yesterday.
I didn't go shopping yesterday. Next exercise. Oxirgi marta qachon degan savol. When did you last? When did you last? Eslab qolinglar, mana shu savol juda kerakli. Vaqtlar bilan javob beringlar. Yesterday, last, egoni qo'shmabdi, ego bo'lsa ego. Yana boyaginday so'rab aylanib kelamiz. When did you last? Masalan, men so'rayman. Dilafroz, when did you last have a holiday? Oxirgi marta qachon ta'tilga chiqdingiz? When did you last have a holiday?
I had a holiday last year.
Last year. Perfect. Now you ask.
When did you last watch a DVD?
Kim?
I watched it.
Mamura? Yeah, Mamura, when did you last watch a DVD?
I watched a DVD 5 years ago.
5 years ago. I think I watched the DVD 10 years ago. I don't remember. 10 years ago. Now, Mamura, you ask.
When did you last go to the cinema?
Saida, when did you last go to a cinema?
I went to the cinema last year with my friends.
With my friends, okay. Now you ask.
When did you last talk on your mobile?
Dilafroz, when did you last talk on your mobile?
Yesterday evening.
So I talked on my mobile yesterday evening. And now you ask Gulzira.
When did you last send an email?
Well, last week.
Now you ask Gulzira.
When did you last catch a bus? Dilafroz.
I caught the bus last year.
I caught a bus last year. I last caught a bus last year. Now you ask.
When did you last have dinner in a restaurant?
No, give a present.
When did you last give a present?
When did you last give a present? Kim? Namora?
I gave a present 2 months ago.
2 months ago, last time. Have dinner. Mamura, you ask.
When did you last have dinner in a restaurant?
Kim?
تلفظ.
When did you last have a dinner in a restaurant?
I had dinner in a restaurant last week.
Okay. Now, for writing biography, xuddi Oprah Winfreyni tarixiga o'xshab o'zlaringnikini yozib kelasizlar. Nima ish qilgansizlar, qayerga borgansizlar. Mirzo, how are you?
Hi, hello.
Hi. How are you today? Why are you late?
I don't know. It's bilmagandim, to'g'ri, 7 da boshlandi o'ylayman.
No, aytdim kecha. 6-darsga ham kirasizlar deb.
Xayolim 7 ga butunlay qo'ymayman, xayolimga 7 da boshlansa deb.
Okay. Now you watch video later. Okay. Reading har doimgidek uyga vazifa. Faqat the meaning of life. You see? Hayotning ma'nosi. You read about businessmen and the fisherman. That's really funny, but it has meaning. Ma'noli. And it reminds you one Uzbek story. You can know later on. Listening bor, eshitib bajarasizlar. Amerikalik one fisherman and the businessman talk about meaning of life. Kimni fikri to'g'riligini keyin muhokama qilasizlar. Who is right and who is wrong. And the last thing is vocabulary. Demak, mana bu rasmdagilarning holatini tasvirlashimiz kerak. A.
A night.
Wait. Describing feelings. Hissiyotlarni tasvirlashtiramiz. So the first one is annoyed.
Yes.
Annoyed.
Bored emasman.
Yeah. Isn't he bored?
Or
Isn't she bored?
Tired.
Let's say bored. How about he?
Excited.
Excited. This one, see?
tired.
She's tired. And D?
Excited.
Interested.
Interested.
No. Interested. This one.
Worried.
Worried. And this boy?
Annoyed.
Annoyed. Very nice. Move on. Bu mashqni eshitib bajaramiz. Ya'ni audioni mikrofonni o'chirib orqasidan takrorlaysiz. O'ziday. Chunki emotsiyalar juda kuchli bu yerda hozir. And that's very funny. I don't know. Sizlar uchun funnymi, lekin
Tape script 6.12. Describing feelings. 1.
I went to bed late last night, so I'm very tired today.
2.
My football team lost again. I'm annoyed.
3.
I won £20,000 in the lottery. I'm so excited!
4.
I can't find my house keys. I'm really worried.
5.
I have nothing to do and nowhere to go. I am so bored.
6.
The professor gave a great lecture. I was really interested.
At va ing sifatlari. Demak, sifatlarga ko'p fe'llarga ed yoki ing at va ing qo'shsak, sifatga aylanadi fe'llar. Masalan, interest, qiziqmoq, interesting. This one, yeah. Lekin ularga ikki xil yasash mumkin. Interesting, interested. Farqi nima? Masalan, the book was interesting. Kitob qiziqarli edi. I was interested in the book. Men qiziqib qoldim.
Qiziqgandim.
Qiziqqandim. Qiziqqandim. In the book. Qiziqarli, demak, ing nimadir narsalar haqida. Add ko'pincha odamga qaraladi. Masalan, the lesson was boring. Dars zerikarli edi. The students bored. Talabalar zerikkan. See? Biri shaxsga yo'naltirilgan, biri narsaga. So, life in New York is very hot. Sorry. Pastga tushamiz. Endi mana bu yerdan ed yoki ingli gaplarni qo'yib chiqamiz ma'nosiga. Life in New York is very
exciting.
Exciting.
exciting. It's my birthday tomorrow. I'm really
Excited.
Excited.
excited. 2. The marathon runners were very
Tired.
tired. That game of tennis was very tiring. Charchatadigan. That game of tennis was very tiring. Annoyed and annoying. Jahl chiqaradigan va jahlni chiqargan.
Annoying.
Yeah, the child's behavior was really annoying. The teacher was
annoyed.
because nobody did the homework. 4.
Worried.
Worrying.
Yeah, we were very worried.
Worried.
When we heard the news. The news is very
Worried.
worrying. Tashvishlanarli xabar. Now we don't have any problem with it. The last exercise. Demak, dialoglarni birma-bir bajaramiz shu yerda. A, B, C, D. Men aytib o'taman. A. Mirzo. B. Ma'mura.
Did you enjoy the film?
Did you enjoy the film, Ma'mura?
I didn't. It was terrible.
It was terrible, but ING'li gaplardan qo'yish kerak boyagi. Zerikarli, boshqacha.
Annoying.
It was annoying.
Sorry.
Oh, I love it. It was really interesting and very funny.
I didn't laugh once.
Interesting.
Interesting bo'ladi.
Yes. CD. Saida va Gulzira.
How was your exam?
Awful, I am very bored.
But it was really hard.
I know, I studied until 2 in the morning, but then I was so excited. To'g'ri keladimi?
But I studied until 2 in the morning. Kechki 2 gacha o'qigandan keyin I
Tired.
tired.
Tired today, I couldn't read the questions.
Don't worry. I'm sure you will be okay.
I'm sure you'll be okay. Qaranglar, mana bu yerda awful, I'm very nima edi?
Worried?
Worried bo'ladi.
Worried? Okay.
Yeah, I think. Chunki juda ham xavotirdaman. Chunki but you worked really hard. Bilaman.
Hozir vosga qarab tired yoki tiringni vosga qarab qilamizmi yo boshqa narsaga aytami? Tushunmay qoldim.
John Lee Johnson. Shaxs
Narsa
yoki
agar odamga bo'lsa ed bo'ladi. Odam nimadir bo'lgan. Agar narsaga bo'lsa nimadir shunaqa. So the book is interesting, but I am interested. See? Book jonsiz, I am John. Lekin ba'zi joylarda unga bo'ysunmay, lekin topolsak bo'ladi. Now EF Mirzo va Ma'mur ekan.
That was a great match. Really
Interesting, exciting, boring, annoying.
exciting.
It was really exciting. Oh, awesome, sorry. Mamura.
only because your team won. I was
Faqat maybe faqat seni jamoang yutgani uchun qiziq bo'lgandir-da. Men zerikib ketdim desakchi. I was bored.
But it wasn't bored.
Lekin bu narsaga men bored bo'ldim deyapti. Endi siz u narsa zerikarli emas.
Boring bo'ladimi?
Yes. Now you see the difference in farqini ko'ryapsiz. I was bored, but it wasn't boring at all.
So it was fantastic game.
Well, I didn't enjoy it, and now I am annoyed.
Yes.
I am annoyed because I paid 45 for my ticket.
Yeah.
45 pounds.
Now the G and H, Saida Gulzira.
When's Nina's birthday?
Romain, when was her birthday? It was last Friday, March 24th.
Oh no, was she? Was she?
Eshitishimdan chiqarganim uchun nimadir bo'ldimi? Qanaqa bo'lishi mumkin? Was she bored? Annoyed? Annoyed. Yeah, annoyed. Was she annoyed that I forgot?
Xafa bo'lgan bo'lishi mumkinmi deb o'ylayapman-da.
O'shada annoyed. Birovga teskari o'girib olasiz-ku, xafa bo'lib o'sha annoyed.
Unaqa jahl qilib tashlaydi-ku.
Yeah, oh no, was she annoyed that I forgot?
No, she was just worried that you didn't like her anymore.
Yeah. She was just worried. Demak, odamlarga nisbatan, odamlarda hissiyotiga nisbatan worried. Narsalarga bo'lgan hissiyotga nisbatan ing ishlatilyapti. Now let's check. Mikrofonni o'chirib takrorlaysizlar.
Script 6.13. 1.
Did you enjoy the film?
No, I didn't. It was boring.
Oh, I loved it. It was really interesting and very funny.
I didn't laugh once.
2.
How was your exam?
Awful. I'm very worried.
But you worked really hard.
I know. I studied until 2 in the morning, but then I was so tired today I couldn't read the questions.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be okay.
3.
That was a great match. Really exciting.
Only because your team won. I was bored.
But it wasn't boring at all. It was a fantastic game.
Well, I didn't enjoy it. And now I'm annoyed because I paid £45 for my ticket.
4.
When's Nina's birthday? You mean when was her birthday? It was last Friday, March the 24th.
Oh no! Was she annoyed that I forgot?
No, she was just worried that you didn't like her anymore.
Bittasida xato qilgan ekansiz.
Boring bo'lar ekan birinchisi.
Yeah, annoyed, boring. And the last page, oxirgi bet. Dates. What's the date? Sanalar. Tartib sonlarini bilasizlarmi?
First, second, third, fourth.
Yeah, faqat 1, 2, 3 boshqacharoq yoziladi. First, second, third, yes. Qolgan hammasiga th qo'shib ketaveramiz. Fourth, fifth. Kencha, sixth, seventh. Raqamlarni aytib ko'raylikchi.
12.
60th, 60th,
60th,
70th, 20th,
20,
22,
22nd.
22nd.
2 bo'lgani uchun shunaqa bo'ladi oxiri?
Second bo'ladi, 22nd. 30th.
30th.
31st.
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 That's it.
Qarang, mana 31st, 30th, first one?
No, 31st.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3 ga shunaqa bo'lar ekanda.
Yo'q, faqat 1 olyapti-ku endi est. Demak 13 o'zi qoladi. 31st, mana bunda lekin 30th bo'ladi.
Okay.
Now we go to the dates. bilasizlar? From January to December. Endi qaranglar. Yozuvda biz 3, 4, 90, 99, 1999 deb yozamiz. Ya'ni 3-chi sana, oy va yil. Sana, oy, yil. Bu qanaqa o'qilar? The 3rd of April 1999. The 3rd of April 1999. Got it? The 3rd of April 1999. Yoki 3 aprel deb yozib qo'ysa bo'ladi. Yoki April the 3rd 1999. April the 3rd yoki the 3rd of April. Oylarni almashtirsak bo'ladi. Yoki birinchi oy yoki birinchi sana.
19 deyaptimi yillar?
1997 yillar 2 ga bo'linadi. 1997. Lekin 2000 dan keyini minglar aytiladi. Masalan 1900lar oxiri 2 ta 0 bilan tugaydigan yillar, 600, 700 o'shalarning oxiriga 100 aytasiz. Masalan 1900. Got it? 1600 bo'lsa-chi?
1600.
1600. 1200.
1200.
Okay. Va 5 orada bitta 0 bo'lsa, o ishlatiladi. O. Ya'ni oda, olga o'xshab ketadi.
1905.
1905. 2001-chi?
2001.
Bunga o kerak emas. So 1603.
1603.
1603. Endi 2000 dan u yog'i 2000 lar o'zimizda aytiladi. 2001. And qo'yish esdan chiqmasin. Oxirgi raqamdan bitta oldin n ishlatiladi. Va o yo'q bu yerda. Faqat 2000 gacha o bor. So 2001.
2010 dan yana 2 ga bo'lib aytilaveradi.
Yes. 2006 nima deydi?
2006.
2009.
Perfect. 2009. Demak, 2012. Ikki xil usulda yana qaytadi bu. 2000 dan keyin, 10 dan keyin 2012 desam bo'ladi. 2012 yoki 2012. Ikki ming olti. Aytib ko'ringlarchi.
2016.
2016. Yana bitta usul.
2016.
2016.
2016. 2020.
2020.
Yes.
2021.
Yoki 2021. Hozir ishlatmaydi, faqat 2021. Yoki Amerikacha aytganda 2021. Okay. Daftar, kitoblarini tayyorlab turinglar. Birinchi mana bilan aytaylik. Boshdan. Ma'mura. Ikkilansangiz mana bu yoqqa.
The 1st of April.
The 1st of April. 1st of April. Siz birinchi usulda aytdingiz. Ikkinchi usulda aytib ko'ringchi.
April the 1st.
April the 1st. Gulzira. Ikkita usulda aytinglar.
The 2nd of March. March the 2nd.
Nice. Mirzo.
The 17th of April.
September.
September. And ikkinchi usuli 7th.
September the 17th.
September is the 17th.
Good. Saida.
Yeah. The first, the 9th of November. The November the 9th.
Yes. Gulzira.
Ne qilib?
Yeah. 29-fevral.
My day.
Yes.
The 29th February of February. Hozir 1900 bilan ishlayman, o'zi nima?
Hammasini ayting.
Yo'q, mana 76 yil-ku
1976 ayting.
1976.
Yeah. Mirzo, mana bu sanani aytib qo'ying.
The 31st May of May, and 20 and 5.
Okay. Kim to'g'rilaydi? Ozgina xato.
20 oh fine. Fine.
No. 2000dan keyin okay.
India.
Kim aytadi? Who would like to try? Saida, you can try.
So, 31st of May, 20 and 2005.
Yeah. 31st of May 2005. Yoki ikkinchi usulchi. Birinchi oyda aytish kerak. Oyda aytish kerak.
May of the May the
May the 31st.
May the 31st.
2000. Ko'ryapsizlarmi? Xohlasalar oyda birinchi aytishlari mumkin. Lekin sanadan oldin doim the keladi.
Xayolim o'zini oldiga ketib qolyapti.
May the 31st 2005 yoki 31st of May 2005. Endi eshitamiz-u, mikrofonlarni o'chirib orqasidan baland takrorlaysizlar.
Tape script 6.15. What's the date?
The 1st of April. April the 1st.
The 2nd of March. March the 2nd.
The 17th of September. September the 17th.
The 9th of November. November the 9th.
The 29th of February, 1976.
December the 19th, 1983.
The 3rd of October, 1999.
May the 31st, 2005.
July the 15th, 2015.
va oxirgi ikkita mashq qoldi. Eshitib sanalar yozish. Buni uyda bajarasizlar. 16-sini eshitib. Keyin esa mana bu savollarga keyingi dars javob beramiz. Eslatasizlar. Okay? O'sha ikkita task oxirida uyga qolyapti. So, shuning bilan 7-darsga yaqinlashdik.
Oğlum, darsni videosini oldingizmi?
Ha, videosi bor.
Shuni gruppaga tashlab qo'yasizda, boshdan ko'rardim-da.
Okay. Endi uyga vazifa workbookdan 7gacha bajarish. Keyingi 7-dars so'zini oldindan yodlab kelish. That's it. Writing bor biography haqida, o'zlarining tarixlaring haqida yozasizlar. And that's all. Any questions?
Ana bu o'zimiz tariximizni qanaqa bo'lishi mumkin?
Boya Oprah Winfrey bor edi-ku. Oprah Winfrey bor. Hozir kitobning orqasida ham bor. Tashlab yuboraman. O'shanga qarab yozasizlar. Keyin mana bu yerda nima degan? Hozir. Mana 109-betda. Kimnidir biografiyasi haqida aytilgan. Sizlar ham xuddi o'shanga o'xshab yozasizlar. 109-betda. Mana shu kitobning 109-betda. So, that's all for today. Any questions?
No.
Thank you for coming. See you next time. Savollar bo'lsa gruppada so'raysiz.
Thank you for lesson.
My pleasure, Mamora. Yeah. See you again. My pleasure, Mirzo. See you.
Goodbye.